Alrighty, so trying to get the bike ready for Backroads of Appalachia. This is the Kentucky event. We're gonna do a vinyl wrap on the windscreen. I gotta get that ordered. We're gonna go gloss on the outside, matte on the inside. The 4K party tower kind of reflects a little bit on the inside and is fairly annoying to look at in the evening. Don't know if I'm gonna continue running this single row light bar or if I'm going to switch to 2 spots, floods, since I've got these Axia alloy mounts here, threaded stud. I never got a shorter one. I've been meaning to do it and just haven't, so hey man, it's temporary until it's proven itself, and then it's kind of permanent. There's a new rally tower bracket, kind of tough to see. So where the headstock mounts to the 4K bracket, I sheared one of the 6 fasteners in there. Spent some time drilling it out, and actually it's up here. Spent some time drilling it out and ended up wallowing out one of the holes a little bit. I think it's the other side. Yeah, it's definitely this side. Ended up wallowing out one of the holes a touch, and the threads are garbage. So got another one of those guys coming, as they say, rapido from Italy. So that'll be good. So we'll get that fixed. Snapped my shifter linkage. I've since drilled it out because it's, it's welded. So I've got fresh shifter linkage. The whole foot peg has to come out. I had to bent the shift rod at some point, was unaware of that. So fresh shift rod. We're going to do chain and sprockets because I'm shy of 12,000 miles of absolute abuse. And it is dog dookie. It's the only way to put it. Fresh counter shaft sprocket, Yamaha OE. Couldn't find a rear sprocket that I liked, so I ended up just going, JT or something. I really didn't want to do a JT, but whatever. Went JT. Got a fresh shift linkage with a fresh Heim. The Heim snapped all of that. I guess this thread seized or something. Didn't know if it came with a toe or not, so I got a fresh toe. Some fasteners that I weren't certain if they were going to be good or not second time around. And then a nice EK chain. All gold, baby, because that's what you're supposed to do is a gold chain. Anything else is, they say squid or something like that. Black chain, gold chain, that's it. And then if you do colors, you're whack, so that's it. And I got a leaky fork seal because I do a very poor job of cleaning them out. And I have absolutely no idea where my Motion Pro seal cleaner is. Had to top off the oil because I am burning oil. I don't know if that's just me or if it's the bike. I tend to spend a lot of time bouncing the red line. And then did a coolant flush and fill on it just to get some fresh stuff in it. It's only two years old, but has seen some stuff and may or may not have been pretty well deep in West Virginia, requiring a couple flushes of the oil system, so thought I'd go with that. Really don't want to run my GV bags again because they are gigantic and protrude so far from the side of the bike, but they work and I don't really want to buy another storage system, so Black Dog Rack is going to maintain. Probably put the DB killer in because I'll have probably 16 hours on the bike starting at 9 p.m. for release for the event. We've got good pads on the back, fresh pads up front with 100, 200 miles on them before I mess this all up. So we'll see how that goes. Probably not going to buy Artex yet. Just leave it. It's the other side. The other side's got a big giant hole in it. But aside from that, Rally Tower is holding up to the abuse. Aside from me sharing one fastener, probably put too much torque on it and it just gave way, which is on me. This box here, I'm going to have to resecure it some way, somehow. It's kind of gnawing. You can sort of see it in there, sort of gnawing on the coolant cap. So I can either correct this or zip tie it or just put a piece of tape over it and call it good, which I'll probably put a piece of tape over it. But she'll get fresh tires front and rear. I'm going to reach out to, I don't know how we say it in America, Mitas, Midas. I really don't know. It sounds like Mitas to me when I look at it, but somebody's got to tell me, and they'll teach me when I call them. Want to see if they'll throw me a Stone King rear and one of the TerraForce fronts to try for this event. It's 475 miles of mixed terrain, a lot of gravel, a lot of mud on the Kentucky Adventure Trail, and then a fat chunk of asphalt in between some of the sections. And then I've really enjoyed these Rally Pros, but I need a fresh tire for the event, and I think I'm on my second or third one of these on the rear. So I'd like to try another tire, see if they'd love to sponsor for this little shindig. But yeah, the X-Trig clamps, killing it, holding up like a champ. Haven't tweaked any of the risers, haven't tweaked in the clamps themselves in countless dumps. So sick, really happy with that. MX Tech suspensions, kicking ass. Had it at a motocross track a few times. I'm by no means a moto man. I've done 3 track days there. I don't know. I'm from the asphalt. 3 track days, so I guess 3 days hanging out at the motocross track. Coming up 5 foot short, 6 foot short on landing on some big triples. And while I do blow through the travel, it's designed for like fast-paced rally and wood stuff. It's not meant for moto. So I'm super happy. I went there once on stock, absolute garbage. So it was much better. And yeah, I guess I'll figure out where I want to start aside from overall being overwhelmed, but gotta figure it out.